Bassmaster.com. We had a few things to take care of, but now we're ready to go. Recap where we've been. We started earlier this week on Monday and Tuesday night with a full field of 57 colleges. They fished for 3 days in the Little Rock area to crown a national champion, who was Oklahoma State's Zach Berg and Blake Flurry. And then we took the top 4 teams after Friday, brought them up here to Beaver Fork Lake in Conway, Arkansas, where they were then individualized, placed into a bracket, and over the course of 3 rounds, we have now cut it down to 2 anglers. And they actually are brothers from the same school, Jordan Lee and Matt Lee. We launched them this morning at 6 o'clock. They fished until 10:30 Central Time, and we are getting ready to crown or extend birth to the 2013 Bassmaster Classic on Grand Lake in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Real quick, I want to thank all of our sponsors. Carhartt, we could not do that without them. Bass Pro Berkeley, Humminbird Minn Kota, Nitro, Mercury, Triton, Yamaha, Ardent Reels, Booyah, Lucky Strike, and, of course, our proud partner, Mustang Survival. And without further ado, I know these guys are ready to get the fish on the scales. They're nervous. We've held them up. And I want to bring up Tony quick so we can get these weights. And we will get this thing done. Guys, again, this is for TV. We've got some Auburn fans here. I know they drove all the way from Alabama. And let's bring him up. He's Jordan Lee's brother. He fished the first round, made it to the second, and now here he is for the final round. Let's bring him up to the stage. He's got 2 fish this morning, 2 fish. And this will set the mark. Set the mark for the Bassmasters Classic. There it is, 5 pounds, 6 ounces on those 2 fish. 5 pounds, 6 ounces. Matt, reach in there and hold them up. Let's hear it for him, folks. We get a weight on this Carhartt Big Bass. That was set by Matt yesterday. Needs to go 5 pounds. That Big Bass checks in at 2 pounds, 15 ounces. 2 pounds, 15 ounces. All right, Matt, come here. You know, we designed this bracket to where it wouldn't be the same schools and let alone brothers, but you guys persevered. You beat some extremely hard competition and made it through all 3 rounds. And unfortunately, it was your brother, but that just speaks volume of not only Auburn's fishing team, but the Lee brothers in general.
Well, yeah, we've caught a couple bass before, but it's I really don't even know. I have so many emotions right now. Joe's put in his time. I mean, he's had his fair share of close calls, and he was here last year, and somebody else, Shane Powell from our university, fished with him. I didn't make second the qualifying points to get here, and fished again this year. I got to fish with him. I was fortunate, and we got second again. So I mean, he's been there. He's paid his dues. I mean, if this is his time, it is. You know, I want to win it bad. I want to be there, but we'll see how it turns out.
All right, well, hang tight. We will in just a minute. He set the mark. His total weight is 5 pounds, 6 ounces. 5 pounds, 6 ounces. And here we go, folks. This will do it. Let's bring him up. Jordan Lee fished this morning, qualified past 2 rounds. He needs 5 pounds, 3 ounces. Guys, step in close right here so we can get this official. Come on. 5 pounds, 3 ounces to send him to the Bassmaster Classic. 2 pounds, 4 ounces. That sends Matt Lee to the Bassmasters Classic. Let's reach down in there and get him some hardware, Tony. Hold that hardware nice and high, Matt. Let's hear it for him, everybody. All right, we're going to talk to Jordan really fast. Jordan, what's it been like out there all week? That's all right. That's all right, Jordan. Let's go over here and talk to Matt. Matt, yeah. I know it's tough with your brother, and only unfortunate thing is only one guy can go, but that guy is you now.
Yes, it's tough to wrap my head around right now.
Soak it in. You've got 6 months to soak it in because you will be that college representative in 2013 February in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm overjoyed. I mean, I know my brother wanted this more than anything, and it sucks we had to go up against each other. I mean, I told the camera guy today if we fished it 10 times, he'd win 8 of them. So.
All right, man. You guys did good. We're going to say goodbye on Bassmaster.com. Hang on, we got Jordan. He wants to say one thing.
I want to say thanks to everybody watching. You know, I had so many text messages and calls, and you know, I really appreciate everybody and parents, everybody. Just thanks.
Jordan, you guys did college bass well. Great representatives of the sport.
I'm a little better now. Yeah, I know my brother wants this more than anything. You know, he was reading Bassmaster magazines in middle school, you know.
Well, let's talk about the fishing. What'd you do? You found a great spot out there, a hump with some trees on it. What was the key to that spot? Because it did put you into the Bassmasters Classic.
Yeah, the good Lord's just blessed me this week. I mean, that's all it is. My spot ended up being a little bit better than Joe's today, and that's the bottom line. I fished a hump right here in front of the boat ramp, and it has brush on it, and it's got a real deep edge. And the 2 big ones yesterday, I caught on a spoon and caught them out of the same tree. My cameraman, the first one I caught with 8 minutes left, you know, again, 8 minutes left. I had one fish for about 2 pounds, and I hooked one, and the cameraman said it was in the tree for a minute and a half. Swam out, spoon in his mouth, lipped him. Got me to the second round. Second round, I go out, and you know I had a 4.14 first round. The second round, I went out and caught a 5.7 out of the same tree on the same hump in the second round. You know that got me to today. And then I went out there this morning. I lost one, but I just got a couple more bites. I was just I didn't. You know, anybody that can throw a jig can you know pretty much catch them out there if they're on the right spot. And I was just real fortunate. I mean, he could have caught him today. You know, I told my cameraman, Jordan's not going to zero. I got to catch fish. And I also told him, you know, if we fished it 20 times, he'd win 18 of them. And one of us has got to win, and it just sucks. I mean, I hate it for him. I'm happy for me. I'm just kind of overwhelmed right now.
Man, you weathered the storm all week going through not only the national championship, finishing inside the top 4, but then you weathered 3 rounds, ultimately topping your brother. And I have a little surprise for you. On behalf of Carhartt, they have donated 5 G's to go to you to get you to the Bassmasters Classic so you can have your expenses paid. Hold that hardware nice and high. And with that, I will officially say goodbye to Bassmaster.com. We appreciate you supporting the Carhartt Bassmaster College Series, where we will be seeing Matt Lee represent us later in February. Be sure to check out all the results, photo galleries, and gamers from Bassmaster.com/college, and we will see you next season.